again, just like the series from before, the gold medal speaks for itself.
That's
Coming in
true.
to this best of 3, it's game 1. SGD Omega versus Execration. And I think the draft itself spoke just, pages worth of the story we're about to tell. On the side of blue, it's Execration. Zapnu finally going to join us in this game on that Uranus. Benny Cutie on that show. Chaknu as the Rafaela. Hate on the Leomord. And Saire as the Estes.
On the red and black, we have SGD Omega, Toshi on that Ranger, Heath on that Baksha, Hayes on that Farsa, Hajizi on that Kimi, and Kenji on that Jawhead. So just SGD Omega sticking with what works. 2 heroes with above 60% on the win rate in the Kimi and the Jawhead.
Yep, and again, it's not the Baksha Anon, but instead he's going to give it to Heath, who has been, a long-staying member of SGD. Showed us a very, very good success, and they're going to mostly keep to their side of the map, save for mid-year. Very, very heavy rotation coming in from Execration. I got a note. Maybe why our panelist mentioned that they were on the side of Omega is because their lineup is a little bit more balanced. There's a little bit more give and take there. On the side of Execration,
it's heavy on the sustain. It's so heavy on the sustain.
It's so dive heavy. They want to go all in, and now Ben Cutie trying to threaten the invade. They're going to be jumping out of Hajizi's way. Again, they're sticking to it together here. Double supports for the mid Leomord.
Just a hero that has fallen off recently. Leomord not as dominant as he was back in season 3 per se.
Yeah, Geek Fam's attempt at Leomord earlier
didn't really pay off. And stats don't lie, Leomord not very successful in 2020.
But I guess there's a reason here. Execration coming in from a very interesting spot in our league. They want to make a name for themselves.
He's rolling right head. And Hate is going to back away for now. Heath is just going to be that frontline wall for SGD as of the moment. Poking and prodding, they finally get that grab. And Execration, they don't want any of this. They will back away.
There's a false engage. I was hoping that Hate would go ham.
Yeah,
but instead
he did not exhibit his hate.
No.
He was calm.
It's a disengage.
He was calm.
They're gonna make this count again. Playing safe, both teams here. Heath almost set the pace, initiated really hard, rolling in like a wrecking ball. But instead, we are going to see this play out once more. Double supports on Chaknu and Saire. Going to be forcing them, the opponents, that is SGD, to make the first play.
Just to sustain, right? And for the side of SGD Omega, they know that Execration is so sustain heavy. So definitely a very quick necklace of Durans, I feel, on their side, just to mitigate the heals.
Yeah, put it on Hayes, put it on Hajizi, doesn't matter. That is going to be a started fight here by Hayes. Flicker out, Ben Cutie says, I don't want any of this. Not a good fight to pick because my carry, I think they're putting a lot of their investments on Hate. It's in the Hate basket. It's like my carry's still taking a buff. I can't fight.
Yeah, so all of the eggs in the Execration basket for the Leomord. 5 mask strategy. As you see, both teams actually with the 5 masks.
And again, they fixed this from season 4, but then again, there's still a lot that goes into maximizing your economy with 5 masks. Zapno, your boy Billy, his first time in the league this season, playing. Gonna be
first time in the season, but no spring chicken. Definitely, he's been there for a while, an OG stay of Execration.
He's one of the few players who has had that ring or that trophy incoming. Here comes Heath, once more forcing an engage.
He wants to find an angle, but he's not finding any because of this 3-man squad. They don't want to let go of Hate here. They love him so much.
Nope. Oh, here we go now. Starting up with the feathered airstrike is Hayes. Going to be pushing back Saire. Not a good look for the Estes to be half-cocked and going in for that fight. Free Turtle looking for SGD Omega.
They want to contest this. Chaknu is in the area. Do they have the steal? No, they don't. And Leomord has popped his ultimate here. He is falling quite low. Chaknu over in the backline though. Zapnu, he wants to go for Hayes and he will find him. Farsa will be the first blood of the game. Do they have any more here? It's going to be just the disengage. Just one death after all of that. It's been a slow-paced game.
You know what? I'll take it. This is exactly what Execration wants. They want to be able to milk SGD Omega for what they've got. But then again, SGD Omega rocking 2 cores. There's the flame shot being thrown out. Starter by Syre. They'll take the turret for free. Ladies and gentlemen, first turret on the game.
Oh, he couldn't find the angle though. He wanted to find the angle for the Way of the Dragon, just wasn't there. That could have been enough if he just knocked him a little bit because the rest of his team was en route.
I mean, that was one of the first few times you would see Way of the Dragon not wanting to go towards the turrets. You wanted to throw it up towards the 3-man rotation of Hate, Chaknu, and of course Syre. But again, you'll take what you can. Ben Cutie going downwards now. All turrets still intact for Execration. This game looking better for them now.
Very close, 13,000 for both teams right now. No domination as of yet. Just got 1/3 of it. Oh, Feathered Airstrike has been popped here. Chaknu feeling the pain, but he is not going to drop.
Oh, here we go. Double flame shot now. Trying to defend. It's not going to be enough. Here comes Zachary right in the middle of this Royal Rumble. Hayes going to be using Wings by Wings jumping out. Taken out by Syra. Still not going to be enough. The porpoise taking
the ejector play. That wasn't enough though. Zapnu will still live. Hajizi with the cleanup over in the backline. Benny Cutie and company just biting off more than they can chew right now.
I call the Poissons the porpoise. I don't know why, but it seems like he did the job there, but still lost 2 members along the way. It's a 2-for-1 trade. Hate taking the fall there for Execration. That was all right. I mean, for the price of a turret, I'll allow it. I mean,
it's not the worst trade-off in the world.
It's a bit worse.
I mean, it was an unforced error for Execration. They didn't have to die, but Feathered Airstrike has been popped.
Forcing the push here.
Benny Cutie, eyes on the prize, on the turret. He's now in a bad spot. He will be knocked up, killed up. And that will be that. Execration will take a turret and a freebie on the backshot.
Yep. Syre here on the Estes, taking quite a bit of the kills. 2-0-1, he sits here.
Yeah, I'm the corner now. I'm the corner now.
There's a lot that you can take from this flame shot, as well as Estes kit. And you are just going to randomly pick up random kills, right? Given his passive that's able to give a little bit of punch to his basics, you can't blame the man. Once coach, right? Once coach of Execration. Now playing hard support. I love it. This is a whole new Execration. Last week, we were kind of caught off guard to the start of the season, but you know, this is more of an Execration that a lot of us are used to.
Rolling up, Heath has found the stun, but no follow-up, unfortunately. Rafaela is going to be fine and dandy. Interestingly, though, earlier, while they took the bot lane that Execration was punished for, SGD Omega still managed to get the turtle, which was weird because they didn't have the numbers advantage, but they still made the play right under their noses.
Yeah, I mean, a strategic trade is what you can, right?
Heads up.
Take what you can. And now Kenji all by his lonesome. Again, Hate, Chaknu, and Syre. I mean, back from Season 4, it was the Zap and Chak connection. Now it's circle around Hate.
It's the triple team.
Yep,
it's the triple team.
Circle around Hate. Hate is the way.
Hate is the way. You channel the hate, you get dividends is what they're planning to go for right now.
And it's working out so far.
It's working out so far. Level 11 on that Leo Mord. On equal terms with Toshi on the Granger. But you know, if a Leo Mord gets on top of the Granger, just say goodbye.
But again, that's not much catch, really. The only real catch they have here is Benny Cutie, right? There's no hard CC on these right here. Chakno has to pop the ult to get a stun.
And that's not even the surest stuns in the world because there is a delay. And
it's a skill shot.
So Benny Cutie has to do so much for Execration to find the favorable fights. Toshi will be drawn upon here. Zaku trying to man up over here, but he is over there. But they found Granger over in the backline. Feathered Airstrike has been popped as well. Chaknu falling very low, but doesn't really care. Farsa to fall here. And Hate, he's just channeling all of his anger, but he will get the return. No, he gets the flicker away. Hate is fine, and he will have nothing to show for his efforts. A for effort, but you don't get to pass, baby.
Yep, that's a 1-for-2 trade, and every time Execration goes in, they get something, and this is smart on the side of Benny Cutie. Distracting Kenji. There's a Way of the Dragon. 1v1. It's the off-lane fight, and that's a knockout by Benny Cutie. He's going to turn that into a tower take while the rest of both teams are busy in mid. Again, I love how Zapnu here has just picked up a page out of Kilowash's book earlier from today and just started to play distraction.
Just throw your body at the enemy. You're a Uranus. You have so much armor. You have so much region. He's trying to create some space. Zapnu is now in a very tight spot, but still very, very tanky. Doesn't even go on him with the balls here.
Nope. I mean, the Poisons was popped, but Zapno was just avoiding it. And after the Bakshas mark comes off, you're back to full regen. And again, he's just going to leave there, pick up the Lithomancer, rotate back into top or mid, and then just be ready to fight once more. This is so smart on the side of Execration. They're not really missing out.
They definitely aren't. They're even trying to go for a cheeky play here by the river, but no one in SGD Omega are gonna fall for that one. But wait, hold that thought. He's still very tanky though. He has his Athena shield. He is fine. Benikiti finally gonna come back and finish what he started in the turret. No, bot lane actually still not. Since he saw the Jawhead and will respect the fact that the Jawhead can still defend.
Yeah, it's impressive. Every time, maybe over the 2 or 3 team fights that have happened, they caught Toshi, right? I mean, Toshi's died once, but they've made him back up quite a few times
They
already.
have to, you know, if that Toshi Granger is just free, Execration will feel the hate, the pain.
Also the hate.
Also the hate, yeah, definitely.
2,000 gold lead now on the side of Execration. Lord has spawned on the top side of the map. And yeah, Heath just keeping people at bay here. But all 5 members of Execration, mind you, are here. And they're ready to fight. Mage is cleaning up Hate cleaning up the top lane. I'm guessing he's going to rotate through the gold and then go for the fight. I'm missing May. May used to play for Execration here.
Oh yeah, that is definitely, you know, when it's a new season, you have to say goodbye to the old bonds.
Things to get used to.
Yeah. Look at this, Jack was just staying in that shrub. I am watching this Lord Old from Penny Cutie. Wow, it was just beautiful into the way of the dragon. Feather is like pretty free over in the backline, but not doing enough damage. Hates will fall as well. It is just going to work here, running over. The cavalry is here definitely, and they're gonna go for more Jawhead. Ooh, you're not even gonna get a win. He will have to roll away.
I love it. Heath is the only surviving member and needs to roll away. Exactly true, Swarly. And this is gonna translate into a free Lord for Execration. So well planned out is that engagement by
Benny Cutie. It was just perfect. The Jit Kondo knockup.
Plus pop in the ult on Estes to make sure that Benny Cutie survives. It was such.
They were on the same page. Zapnos doesn't care.
I love it. So this is Execration reintroducing themselves. Last weekend, that was something else. Don't worry about it. Today, we are back.
New week. And Zapnu's back. Execration definitely feeling good.
I'm loving it. This is a brand new life. I mean, a lot of fans for Execration, I'm pretty sure, out there. And SGD Omega have been undefeated so far in series. So, you know, this game, if this does go towards Execration, is going to give SGD something to think about.
And they're making Hayes a star support player looking like a chump right now. 0-4 on the far side.
That is him on the mid. Right? This is him with the Impure Rage, sure, popping the Flame Shot, leaving the Lithomancer.
Ooh, wow,
they
okay.
have seen to change their priorities. They're like, you know what, we need to push this. Let's go all the way. Come with Lord.
Yeah, walk with the Lord. I mean, SGD Omega, they still have that Farsa for the defense of the base. So they have that, you know, one of the best defenders. Heath rolling in, finding the angle onto Zapnu, but you really don't want to go on that Uranus, my friend.
Again, Zapnu here using Pull Yourself Together on this Uranus. Could have gone either way. You could have used Tenacity, but this right here makes sure that he pops Vengeance a lot more. And of course, has a little bit more of...
The sustain, the damage is just scary if they commit too much on that Uranus.
The regen.
The return, yeah, just so much.
And if they happen to kill him, he comes back much faster.
That's true. Ooh, Zapnu, taking a page from the Kalawash handbook.
They seem to have the same little rule book. Here we go. This is an engagement just waiting to happen. Zapnu looking really low. Poppin, Consecration already. No, not even. That was just heals off of Estes.
Yeah. Zapnu's still very, very healthy after all of that. They checked our all way out. I spoke too soon. That is the immortality pop, and he will fall because the reset on the Radiance is not going to be... You're not going to get the regen back.
Nope. Here's Heat now trying to chase Chaknu, and it's not going to be enough. They have to regather, they have to regroup. This is SGD Omega now on the offense, but all the lanes seem to be blue here. This is still Execration's map, ladies and gentlemen. 2 turrets to the side of SGD Omega. There's a lot that they need to do to get back into this game, but
it's not a lost cause. You have an endless battle on the Ranger.
I was about to say, this game, the longer it goes,
the better it is.
The better it is for SGD Omega. They've got 2 marksmen and a strong enough front line in Heath.
And Kenji is always a player that will come to play. He found that angle onto Zapnu, who has been feeling invulnerable for the last 13 minutes. He just ejectors him back to the turret.
I don't care if you have Immortality.
I don't care. Yeah, he pops it. Immortality, what? 3-minute cooldown, if I'm wrong?
Oh, look at this, Warley. Quick 3-man rotation onto Benny Cutie. Benny smells it, and they say, you know what? Let's go for the counter here. Hayes now, wings by wings, gonna be caught out between 2 members, 3 members. Here is a quick fight now. Jumping in, not even having to pop away, and that is going to be Toshi taken out. Benny Cutie trading his life out. Hate once again going ham behind enemy lines. That's 3 down. SGD. Heat still alive, popping the poisons. Chakno gonna have to go down here, courtesy of Genji. Down he goes. That's a pop immortality. He's gonna be coming back here. That thrown in once again by Kenji. Zap is inside the core. Kenji as well. There's Hate once more. All members wiped out of SGD. And this is gonna be game 1 going towards expiration. 15 minutes and 10 seconds into this.
All eggs in the Hate basket, and it's paying off.
Liam Ward is
So, kita
back,
nyo yun.
and Execration
nagsabing pangit.
is responsible. Ladies and
Walang
gentlemen,
pangit,
SGD
pangit
here
sa Pro League, man.
has a lot to think about. They were not ready for Billy. I think
They definitely were not.
I think Zapno is a big factor, but looking back, I believe